Good morning. It is Wednesday morning track session, baby. The workout today, 2-mile warm-up, 8 by 800 meter intervals with a 400 meter float in between, where I'm just going to be jogging. 2-mile cool down, should be roughly 9 miles, maybe just under. Quiet morning. It's a little bit windy, about 60 degrees. Got a warm up in. We're ready to go. Let's do it. I screwed up earlier. It's 1.5 mile warm up, 1.5 cool down. Okay, change of plans. We're going back home to finish this one out. I saw dark clouds coming. I knew there was a chance it was gonna rain, it was supposed to be after this run or during my cool down a little bit. No, 6 laps in, just an absolute started downpouring, so I'm soaking wet. Gonna go home, finish on the treadmill. We're back at home. We still have 2 intervals left and then 1.5 mile cool down. So let's finish it up. That's a workout. Not your conventional one, that's for sure. Definitely had to adapt to the situation. Definitely a little bit my bad for risking it a little bit on the weather. Thought the rain was gonna be coming in right as I was finishing up. At least that's what it said this morning, but came earlier and stuff happens and you just gotta adapt. I'll go over my splits. The ones I did on the treadmill were pretty similar pace. So I averaged a 5:49 pace for the 6 intervals that I was on the track, which averages about 252, 253. So the goal was to be between 250 and 255 on those intervals. So right in the middle, perfect. So my average heart rate is 150 at a 6:48 minute per mile, including my warm up, which is really good for that heart rate. And then finished up the last 3 miles inside and did my last 2 intervals on the treadmill at about a 5:47 pace, so a little bit faster. But it is a little bit easier on the treadmill, but anyway, good workout. That stuff comes up. It's never going to be perfect conditions. You always got to be ready for whatever, and a little bit of rain means do what you can outside and go on the treadmill if you need to. But anyway, it's about 7:38. Gonna clean up the treadmill, shower, eat a little bit, get ready for the day. I'm working from home today. And we're gonna go to work. And then after work, we're gonna hit a lift. So, lower body with Hyrox. Work day completed for 4:40 in the afternoon, and this is when we go lift. So going to the gym, gonna hit some legs. Just wanted to quick go through an update of where we are with training right now. We're about 4.5 weeks out from the race. This weekend will be 4 weeks.
And yeah, honestly, things are going really good. If you haven't been following the channel, I have been growing the past 2 months in mileage. Last week was 59 miles, just short of 60. So the plan this week is kind of just stick around mid-50s to kind of recover, not do anything crazy this week, because next week is our peak week where we're going to be hitting low 60s for mileage. We have the biggest, toughest long run of this prep, 22-mile beast of a workout, which just scares me, but you know, I know that I need to do a workout like that and hit the paces to feel confident about going sub 3 in 4.5 weeks. That's kind of the outlook from there. I'll be doing that next week, about 3.5 weeks out from the race, and that'll be the peak. And then after that, we slowly taper into race day. I wanted to do a little bit longer of a taper than usual. Like usually you do a 10 to 14 day taper for any sort of race, and you know, I really want to make sure that I'm recovering to be 100% for the race. And I don't know, I just feel like with my I don't sleep the best, so I feel like I'm just already kind of behind the ball with recovery, even with maximizing everything that I possibly can, everything that I can control. So I just want to make sure I'm feeling 100%, and I'm going to let it rip. And then after that, we have Hyrox. So that's partly why I'm doing a Hyrox circuit today, and I have been once a week with my leg days, just to stay in Hyrox shape. Plus I just love the movements, getting that muscular endurance on top of strength. So strong legs equals fast legs equals sub 3 marathon. See you at the gym. that's a wrap. Whew. For some reason, I like leg days. I don't know if I like them more than upper body days. I used to freaking hate them, but anyway, that was a good one. That's a full day of training while I'm, working a full-time job. And right now, the goal is sub 3. About 6 o'clock, after I lift, I go home and go straight to the kitchen and make dinner. So tonight is going to be a turkey and rice bowl. I love a good bowl. Any type of meat and white rice, and put in some pickled something, avocado, buffalo sauce. Perfect. But that's a day. 4.5 weeks out. See you in the next one. Let's get it.